Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages I get from Spirit and from all of us on this journey to love. And I'm going to pull an energy for today from the Starman Tarot deck. So the question I ask is, what is the energy that we are working with for all of those who are on a twin flame soul-to-soul journey? What do we need to know today? And also I'm going to read letter 44 from the Divine Love Letter books. So these are all channeled letters that I do between people's twins. And they're a message basically of how to stay on track. So what are the messages that your divine twin wants to give you to help you stay on track, to help you stay focused in that love vibration? So the energy for today is the Five of Swords. Okay, so some mental, this is like mental strife, right? Not letting your mind play tricks on you, which is, you know, basically everything about this journey. Because if you look here, sometimes your mind is very much about trying to control your mind from all of the craziness that happens on this journey. Because, of course, it is a journey of getting your heart and your mind in sync. And that's where the power is. The power is of being able to calm the mind, to bring your heart and mind aligned. So you can be really, really powerful. So the message is that in this is, so this is like a nice little warning sign for today, is I must win at any cost. So winning of any kind involves sacrifices. At first glance, the difference between winning at a cost at any cost might seem trivial. But deeper inspection uncovers the stories of lives and careers brazenly sacrificed, shattered and broken. In the conflagration of a blinding obsession and quest for power, people cease to be people, rather becoming objects, merely helping or hindering progress. Colleagues become competitors, families and friends a dead weight. The ancient Roman orator Marcus Tullius Cicero is quoted as saying, "Inter arma enim silent legis," often misused. In times of war, the law falls silent, which even today, leaders with a relentless drive to succeed have used to justify their immoral actions. Ignore laws to get what you want, conquer at all costs. This demonstrates the dangerous manipulation of words taken out of context. The art depicts a man, sword in hand, poised to strike. Below him, another man kneels. He has surrendered, apparently injured. His life force is draining. Their struggle is set in a cold, uncompromising land. The remains of death littering the landscape, signifying the physical and emotional carnage that follows in the wake of those prepared to sacrifice anything to achieve their goal. In a flash of brilliance, the radiant hand of John the Baptist, said to have baptized Jesus, appears, as if to awaken the aggressor from a trance. The aggressor stands composed, ready to strike another blow to secure victory. The scene is frozen in time, posing the question, what will happen next? Will the sword fall, or will this man be spared? Within the pause, the instant, another possibility can be born. The drive and determination to succeed in an endeavour is admirable. The aspiration to positively influence and have maximum impact in one's community and further afield is exemplary, but not if you leave a trail of destruction. The Five of Swords represents the galvanising force of ambition, of striding towards a goal. It requests you to look carefully at where you may be fixated on an outcome and acting out of integrity. Look at the ways you are being self-righteous. Do you place the need to be right over and above loving and respectful connection? The compulsion to win, to always be right, cuts away at the heart of life. We are asked to consider whether it is worth the sacrifice. There is always a pregnant pause available when we are presented with the opportunity to take a different action. The realization is that the drive is the winner. You are not. So the message is, battle your inner demons, the compulsion to win, keeping a beneficial advantage, letting the past pile up around you, acting out of integrity. So I can see why this is basically saying about that mental thing about sometimes we think, oh, we're not going to back down because of, you know, pride or ego or whatever that is. And actually what this is saying is basically saying about you have to let whatever actions that you're doing in your connection, it's about leading from the heart and saying, okay, what would love do? because it may be that there's some mental strife saying, your mind is saying, is erring on the side of protecting your pride and your ego and thinking, okay, well, I'm not going to back down because blah, 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 blah. And so it's just saying, in that guidance, it's just being clear about saying, are you just doing it for the sake of winning? Or are you doing what love would do? And so this is, again, that's such a powerful message to say your mind will always try to protect your ego. Your heart is where the vulnerability is, and your heart is where love rules. So the message for today is, basically about aligning head and heart and saying, what would love do in this situation? So interesting. It's also interesting, John the Baptist came through yesterday. It was really powerful about the message from Mary. So yeah, very much supported, knowing that these connections are very heavily supported. So the letter that I was guided to read was letter 44. So I'm just going to read letter 44. So it is this. I don't keep you in the dark. Surely you know who I am by feeling me in your heart. I am in my own dark at the moment. I am on my own journey to find my own light, to find my own way back to my heart. So please believe in me. Trust in your heart. Trust in our connection. I need to feel that compassion, that knowing, that love that is pulling me out of my own darkness, my shadows that have blocked me for such a long time. I'm still fighting my shadow, but I am making headway. I can see the light. The light is there, and I'm heading towards it. Trust in our journey, and trust that we are in the tunnel together, helping and guiding each other to the light. Okay, so I can see why then the Five of Swords has come up, because that letter was saying, again, it's that mental, your mind playing tricks on you. And that letter was all about saying, just feel me in your heart. Listen to your heart, because that's where I am. So letter 44 from book 2 is, just shine your light and focus on you. Focus on the beautiful ray of crystalline starlight that you are, that we are together. Move out of the physical awareness and move deep into the essence of our spirit. Our souls entwined together in a pillar of light, connected by a heartbeat. Connected by a beautiful heartbeat in these wonderful bodies of ours. Feel the eternalness of our beating hearts, always beating together since creation began. Focus on that and focus on light. Focus on our journey together through the eons and passageways of time. Remember, ours is an eternal love. There you go. Remember, it's an eternal love that lives in your heart. It's your heartbeats that connect you. It's the power of the mind will try to steer you off, right? Because the mind plays all sorts of tricks. So, letter 44. I'm here for you. I'm here for us. It may seem like I've gone off the boil for a while, and I have. I kind of got lost in my dark thoughts. Lots of past hurts and insecurities coming up to the surface. It's about my insecurities of not being man enough. I've always wanted to be a macho man, but I've never been, and I've put myself down. But I don't want to ruin my life or your life. I'm so sorry for putting you through my shadow. I've let my own shadow dull your shine, dull our shine. And now I want us to shine bright, bright like the North Star. Wow. There you go. That is the message. The message is, I want to shine bright like the North Star. Oh, look at that. That's so funny, because this actress here is called Keira Knightley. And when I went up to, this is a while ago. That's funny that her face just popped up. Because when I went up to Angel a while ago, there's a canal. Oh, look, and it's the sun. Breathing new life into this. Breathing in a new beginning. Right, so the story about this. So Keira Knightley, I was up at Angel. There's a canal by Angel, and I was by the canal. I was led to go there to do some, just do some things for the Twin Flame Collective. Anyway, and as I was there, I look up and there was Keira Knightley, and she was walking with her mum. And what was so bizarre is that they were really, really watching me as I was basically, I had my crystals and I was doing things. So anyway, they were just kind of like watching me, and I thought. And later on, there was the clip of, there's a film with her in, which is Love Actually, and somebody is completely in love with her, and but never ever says anything to her, and is actually, she thinks that he doesn't even like her because he's so the other way. And one night he confesses everything to her, but he still can't even say it. He has to write it down on these pieces of paper. And so, because he can't bring himself to even say the words, and so he writes everything down and tells her by writing how he truly feels about her. And so this, again, I mean, just crazy in sync, because of course all of these letters that I channel, you know, these are the true feelings. These are the true essence of the soul that very often the physical self just can't bring themselves to say, don't have the right words, don't have the right vocabulary, don't have the, you know, strength or the courage to do it, because it's just so, you know, just like everything in this film. If you watch the film Love Actually, you know, he is just completely in love with her, but actually can't even bring himself to talk to her. So, I mean, amazing. So, you know, so this is saying, you know, a new beginning is coming. We're moving into a new cycle. It's the beginning of March as well. So, you know, spring is, so especially here in the UK, spring, you can feel the spring in the air. And it is about trusting. You know, look at that as well. The Seven of Wands is the spiritual warrior, right? Look, he's battling that. And so keep going, because the truth is written in your heart. The truth is knowing that, you know, there is something very mysterious and magical and etheric and beautiful about this connection that you have. And that is something to really, really treasure and to hold on to. So I hope that helps. And also really significant as well that this happened with, you know, this lady, and it was that angel. So again, just another little message to say, just trust that you have so much angelic support, so much support for your union, and but you have to ask for their help. That's the thing. It's really important to never forget to protect your union, to move in your own reunion bubble. Imagine it as a bubble, as a mirror around it, and you're deflecting all energies that aren't love. And because that's important. It's important as you grow and strengthen in your light, then, you know, just like a moth to a flame, then it attracts more of the other energies. And that's what we want to deflect. Because it's really important that you protect your energy, protect your union, and be, you know, that powerful sunbeam that burns out any other energies. So that's the message for today. I hope that helps. Take care. Bye.